everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Jan. In this video I'm going to make a little review about the car which I rented in New Zealand for about 20 days, and I guess it's time to tell you what I think about it. Okay, this is our car and it's Hyundai, nice light blue color. I quite like this color anyway. And the model is Getz. Here it is, and I think it's about 5 years old. I'm not going to tell you 100%, but I think so. I'm going to show you how big is the boot. So you can see we have here the big suitcase. The only problem is here is you can see we have that thing, and now I put my empty boxes from yogurts because it does actually scratch your bags, so you need to be a little bit careful about it. Okay, what do we have here? The back seats. So you can see there's a suitcase here, and I have this laptop bag, and I'll have here space for our laptop bag and some other bags, and it's comfortable for 2 people, and you can have a third one in the middle, you can squeeze it. And the seats are all like material, so it's like enough for 2 people, I would say, but not for many more people. If you have lots of suitcases, that's not going to be enough. And here we are. Oh dear, it's a little bit dirty. Yep, we were driving all over New Zealand on this little car. What do we have here? Of course, the wheel. We have some electrical windows. And well, actually it's very simple. I don't even know what to tell you, because you can see there's nothing really much here. We have radio, and we have air conditioning, and a CD player, and well, that's it. And it's automatic, that's what I like. And we have what space we have here is just for the bottle, and some other spaces, and that's it. There's nothing much really, not a lot. Very simple, very simple. Of course, mirror. Hey. So now I guess it's time to tell you what I think about this car, because that's the most important thing, to tell you what I think. Well, 20 days, no problems. We're driving all around, up the hills, down the hills, good roads, bad roads. Here in New Zealand, roads are they're kind of okay, but they're a bit bumpy in some places. And didn't have any problems. It didn't break or anything, but all the bumps you can feel in this car, and it's very noisy. That's what I didn't like. The other thing I didn't like is again the acceleration. On acceleration, it's very slow. It takes ages to accelerate. If I have to overtake someone, I have to think twice before doing this. You know, New Zealand, they have 2 lines on overtaking, so mostly it's very narrow roads, just like in England. And you're just driving, and it's very scary to pass, to overtake where you can, but here they do the second line in some places where you have time to overtake the cars, and without worrying to go on the other side of the road. And sometimes I only have like just enough time to overtake one car because it's so slow. I have to really press that acceleration pedal really hard to overtake something. It was not very nice, I'd say. I didn't really like this. Also, when you're going up the hill in this car, it's the same problem. It's so hard. It feels heavy. It's like, I think it's like driving a lorry or something, because it was so heavy to get up the hill. Also have to press acceleration like really hard, right to the bottom to actually get up the hill. So that's like really major minuses for me for this car. The seats, I would say when first time you're sitting in them, they don't feel like very comfortable at all to me. After a while when you're driving, it's not bad. I've been driving for about 4 hours at one time. The back wasn't painful or anything, so it wasn't too bad, but I still would say it's not comfortable seats. The steering wheel was a little bit hard at the start. I don't know, maybe because before I was renting Hyundai 20 in Australia, and I felt that the wheel was extremely light. it's like just a little bit you turn and the car does what you want. With this one it's a little bit heavier. I thought so, I don't know, but that's how I felt. After a while, after driving for a while, it was okay, but at first it was very hard. The windscreen is the other thing. Do not clean the screen properly. I don't know, it's stay dirty. Look, it's like trying to clean it, and I don't know if you can see anything, but it's like it's pretty dirty. Yes, so it doesn't do a good job. About I've forgotten about it. Okay, so we have the first and the second here. So it's automatic, but we still have one gear, two gear, and neutral. Well, I never used any of these. The only thing I used is this button here. Well, I'm sorry, unfortunately I don't know all the technical names, and I think the most important is really tell you the experience of driving of this car. And so when I was doing on the driving up the mountain, I was using this a bit sometimes, not all the times, but it does actually help a little bit. So I can say it wasn't too bad, but it still wasn't as good as you would want it to be. So so here we are. These are all my thoughts about driving this car and my experience, because I was driving mostly every day, and it's nice as a small, because the roads here are very narrow, and also the parking's here a bit narrower, just like in England, and not like in America I used to, because in America I spend more time. And of course I love the wide parkings in US and the wide roads. Well, here they're all narrow roads, back to narrow roads, and parallel parking, which I don't really like to do. But in this car I didn't have any problems with it, so parking was alright, and driving on the narrow roads was alright too. So that's the positive thing about this. Oh, about the petrol or gas, you say in America. My husband said it wasn't very economical. I think also it wasn't, because it felt like from one town you drive to the other town just to get some more petrol or gas. So I kind of made a note that for about 400 to 500 kilometers we had to spend about $70. So on every, say, 500 kilometers we have to put $70, and the cost of petrol here is about $2.18 per liter. New Zealand dollars. So here you go, you can, I guess, decide if it's economical or not. But I guess that's all what I can say about this. My overall opinion, if would I buy this car? No, I'm sorry, I wouldn't buy this car. So would I want to rent it again? Probably not. If I have to, that's what our rental company gave us. I have to drive it, but personally I wouldn't choose this car. I'm sorry. Yes, it's small and nice and easy to drive, but because of the bad acceleration again, that was a big downside for me again. Yes, and going up the hills, because here in New Zealand you have lots of hills. So well, here we go. And also here, if you will be renting cars, try to get maybe diesel, because diesel is cheaper. Diesel is about $1 something. Don't remember how much exactly, but it's cheaper than petrol or gas. So here it was my opinion, independent, nobody pays me for that. So I hope maybe it will help some of you will decide if you like want to buy this car or not. This is my own opinion, that's what I think. And thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, and I see you later, guys. Bye everyone, bye.